The construction of the Egyptian pyramids remains one of the greatest engineering achievements in human history. These awe-inspiring structures, built over 4,500 years ago, continue to captivate archaeologists, engineers, and historians. Despite lacking modern tools, cranes, or advanced machinery, the ancient Egyptians managed to construct some of the most enduring and impressive monuments the world has ever seen. The most famous of these, the Great Pyramid of Giza, still stands today as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. But how exactly were these massive pyramids built? This video will take an in-depth look at the theories, techniques, and immense efforts that went into the construction of the pyramids, uncovering the secrets behind their design, engineering, and purpose. The process of building a pyramid began with careful planning and site selection. The ancient Egyptians placed their pyramids on the west bank of the Nile River, as this side was associated with the afterlife in their religious beliefs. The west, where the sun set, symbolized death and rebirth, making it the ideal location for a pharaoh's eternal resting place. Practical considerations also played a role in site selection. The land needed to be high enough to avoid seasonal flooding from the Nile, and it had to be near a reliable source of stone. Many pyramids were built near limestone quarries, reducing the difficulty of transporting massive stone blocks to the construction site. Once the site was chosen, the foundation of the pyramid had to be prepared. Workers cleared the land and leveled it meticulously. Some experts believe they used water channels to help determine the flattest possible surface, while others suggest that they used plumb bobs and sighting rods. This step was crucial to ensure that the pyramid would be structurally stable for thousands of years. The level of precision in these foundations is astonishing, with some pyramids showing less than an inch of deviation across their entire base. The ancient Egyptians primarily used 3 types of stone to construct pyramids: locally quarried limestone for the core, finer white limestone from Tura for the outer casing, and red granite from Aswan for the internal chambers and structural reinforcements. Quarrying these massive blocks required immense labor. Workers used copper chisels, stone hammers, and wooden wedges soaked in water to split the stone. Once the stones were cut, they had to be transported to the pyramid site, sometimes from hundreds of miles away. Transportation was one of the most significant challenges in pyramid construction. Since these stone blocks could weigh several tons each, the Egyptians had to develop efficient methods to move them. One of the most widely accepted theories is that they used sledges dragged over wet sand. Recent experiments have shown that adding water to sand reduces friction, making it much easier to pull heavy loads. This method would have allowed teams of workers to transport massive blocks with relatively less effort. For longer distances, such as bringing granite from Aswan, the Egyptians likely used boats to float the stones down the Nile, unloading them onto ramps or temporary harbors near the construction site. Raising the stones to build the pyramid itself remains one of the greatest mysteries of ancient engineering. Several theories exist about how the ancient Egyptians managed to lift these enormous blocks into place. One widely accepted theory suggests the use of large ramps made from mud brick, stone, and clay. These ramps could have been straight, zigzagging, or even spiraled around the pyramid, allowing workers to drag the stones upward as construction progressed. Some researchers propose the existence of internal spiral ramps within the pyramid, though physical evidence of such a system has yet to be found. Another theory suggests that counterweight systems or cranes may have been used, though this is debated due to the limited materials available at the time. Once the pyramid reached its final shape, finishing touches were added to make it even more impressive. The outer surface was originally covered with smooth, polished white limestone casing stones that reflected sunlight, making the pyramid shine brilliantly. This dazzling effect earned the Great Pyramid the ancient Egyptian name Iket, meaning glorious light. Over time, many of these casing stones were removed for use in later construction projects, leaving the pyramids with the rough, stepped appearance seen today. Inside the pyramid, an elaborate network of corridors, passageways, and chambers was carefully designed. The main burial chamber, where the pharaoh's sarcophagus was placed, was often made of solid granite, requiring extraordinary effort to construct. The ancient Egyptians also incorporated security features, such as false corridors, hidden chambers, and massive granite blocks designed to prevent tomb robbers from accessing the burial chamber. Despite these precautions, many pyramids were looted over the centuries, though some tombs remained undiscovered for thousands of years. The workforce behind these massive projects was not composed of slaves, as was once widely believed, but rather a highly organized group of skilled laborers. Archaeological discoveries near the pyramids have revealed workers' villages, complete with homes, bakeries, medical facilities, and communal areas. These workers were well-fed, received medical care, and worked in shifts. They likely viewed pyramid construction as a sacred duty, believing their labor would ensure their pharaoh's journey to the afterlife and bring them spiritual rewards. The construction of the pyramids was not just a feat of engineering, but also a deeply spiritual and cultural endeavor. The ancient Egyptians believed that their pharaohs were divine rulers who would ascend to the heavens upon death. The shape of the pyramid itself was symbolic, representing the rays of the sun guiding the pharaoh's soul to the gods. Every aspect of the pyramid, from its alignment with celestial bodies to its interior design, was carefully planned to reflect these religious beliefs. Despite centuries of study, many mysteries about the pyramids remain. Modern technology, including ground-penetrating radar and advanced 3D mapping, continues to reveal new details about these ancient structures. Some researchers believe that secret chambers may still exist within the Great Pyramid, potentially holding untold treasures or historical records. Ongoing exploration and scientific advancements may one day uncover the full story of how these incredible monuments were built. The influence of the pyramids extends beyond ancient Egypt. Their construction techniques, architectural principles, and symbolic meanings have inspired civilizations around the world. From Mesoamerican pyramids to modern architectural designs, echoes of Egyptian engineering can be found across cultures. Even today, engineers and scientists study the pyramids to understand how these structures have withstood earthquakes, erosion, and thousands of years of exposure to the elements. The legacy of the pyramids serves as a powerful reminder of human ingenuity, perseverance, and ambition. They were not just tombs for pharaohs, but symbols of an advanced civilization that excelled in mathematics, astronomy, and engineering. The precision with which they were built, the complexity of their internal structures, and the sheer scale of the labor involved all point to an extraordinary level of sophistication in ancient Egyptian society. As we continue to explore and uncover new information about the pyramids, one thing remains certain. They will always stand as monuments to the achievements of humanity. The pyramids are more than just ancient ruins. They are a bridge between the past and present, offering a glimpse into the minds of a civilization that achieved greatness through vision, knowledge, and determination. Whether we fully unravel their secrets or not, the pyramids will continue to inspire awe and curiosity for generations to come.